So to keep the energy high and the ball rolling, let me introduce you to Preeyam, who will talk to us about her family business, but of course, and essentially about her project in water conservation. I apologize. So Preeyam, over to you.
Thank you. Did you know over 2 billion people live in countries experiencing high water stress? Hello everyone, I'm Preeyam Budhia, third gen at Patton Group, our family business. The path to empowering rural women and children has been one of self-discovery and growth, and I'm happy to have this platform to share my story of making every drop count in my home country, India, via my water conservation project, Embracing Green. It all began on a sunny Sunday afternoon. The first time I saw Geeta, or rather Geeta found me, I was 6 years old and doing something I had been explicitly told not to do, climbing a tree in the backyard. I was lunging for the higher branch of the mango tree, and instead of shooing me down, she helped me up and of course immediately proceeded to become my new best friend. This friendship lasted till I set sail for the UK for my higher studies. After my education at Nottingham and LSE and my professional experience at Lehman Brothers and Barclays Capital, I returned home for good to join the family business. But I came home to know Geeta. She had retired to her village, and that's where I went. We were having a wonderful time catching up till her daughter-in-law walked in to say it was time to go fill water. Seeing the confused look on my face, Geeta said, "This is not like the city. There is no piped water here, so we need to go to the tube well at the other end of the village. It will take 2 hours at least to go and come back." As I saw Geeta, her daughter-in-law and 2 granddaughters, aged 8 and 11, who had to skip school for this, gather an assortment of buckets, paint buckets, and jerry cans to set out on this quest for water, I felt like a foreigner in my own country. Ever the firm but lovable nanny, kind of like an Indian Mary Poppins, she handed me a bright yellow jerry can and asked me to make myself useful. I had grown up privileged in a developing country and moved to a developed one, with not a clue about the fact that something that is a basic right, something that I had taken granted all my life, was costing rural families in water-scarce geographies their health, the children, their education, the women, their empowerment. What happens if your tap doesn't have enough water? What happens if you don't have a tap? The crisis is here and needs proactive solutions now. And it won't be exaggerating to say that the next war will be over water. Take a second to close your eyes and imagine the beginning of the next decade. Is it lush, green, and water-rich, or parched, arid, and water-scarce? With the family business having a strong foundation in water management solutions, the obvious next step was repurposing the existing product portfolio. And we did this via our newest vertical, Embracing Green. As the third gen, I explained the importance of sustainability and its place in a legacy family business to the first 2 gens, my grandfather and my parents. Our family business is an over 4-decade-old manufacturing and export house with a global presence. With excellence, endeavor, and enterprise, we have built a trusted brand based on our motto, built with trust, built to last. As a purpose-driven organization, we have adopted 10 global UN SDGs to make grassroots impact across environmental, socio-economic, and infrastructural spheres. Moved by Geeta and her village's inability to easily access potable water, we committed ourselves to finding a sustainable solution for transporting and storing clean, safe, hygienic drinking water, not just for her, but also for rural geographies facing a water crisis. Nearly 163 million of India's population lack access to clean water close to home. We had to find a way to help not just my Geeta, but Geetas across the world. Globally, women and girls spend approximately 200 million hours every day to fetch water, and a rural Indian woman walks anywhere between 5 to 20 kilometers a day to access and transport water. As a solution, we designed a unique roller water tank called Water on Wheels. It has a 90-liter water storage capacity. It is 5 times the volume of an 18-liter bucket and a lifespan of 7 to 10 years. Created for use on rough terrains, the durable body and handle reduce fatigue. There are multiple benefits of using Water on Wheels. Improved water hygiene reduces the risk of neck and spinal injuries. It saves time. Earlier, women and children walked every single day to fetch potable water. Now, with the roller tank, this has been reduced to 72 days a year. It also increases the number of men helping with water retrieval. What had started with Geeta is now available to multiple states across the country. Many women have taken up vocational courses and started their own micro businesses. With additional time on their hands, the attendance at rural schools has increased, especially that of female students. As these tanks also form a readily available source of water at home, they facilitate frequent hand washing, which is essential to stay safe from COVID-19. The reduced number of trips encourage social distancing too. After seeing the positive impact of the roller tanks firsthand, I wanted to learn more about water conservation and explore what we as a company could do to make every drop count. At the end of every successful green project, I think of Geeta. Today, she's a little less rounder, a little bit older, but with the same twinkle in her eyes. If not for that one visit, if not for this one person, I would not be here talking to you today. She recently dropped in to surprise me and listened patiently about our work and the domino effect she had had. Like the first day I met her, she still lifts me up. To end, I'd like to wish my fellow finalists all the very best and thank FBN for deeming the impact of my projects worthy of being shortlisted. I would also like to invite you all to connect with me to know how water conservation can become a part of your family businesses. Thank you for being such a lovely audience. Thank you.
Preeyam, you were talking about impact. I am personally very convinced that your projects and embracing green in general will have amazing impact on local communities. And if I think about your Water on Wheels initiatives, actually, it makes me think that usually brilliant is often very simple. So a very big congratulations to you.